Hey, good evening, family. Welcome to my channel, Under the Darkness. Yeah, we're going to talk about some things tonight, family. Yes, we're going to talk about some things tonight. So we're going to wait for some more people. Welcome welcome Periscope family, my Periscope family. Welcome. I've been talking about this for a minute. So I'm telling you, I'm not letting this go. Why the media for a long time protecting women raping little boys? I put some links in there so y'all can check it out. And we'll wait for some more people. Go in there. So just gonna wait for some more people to come through. Trust me, I'm not gonna be long, but I'm gonna put my perspective on it. Hey, weapons. Well, hey, weapons. I can tell you this, of all due respect, I've been knowing about this for a long time, and that is the problem. We don't talk about the media enough. We be letting the media off the hook, and we can't do that no more. And I'm not gonna do it. With all due respect, shout out to the LWC Black Reality TV. Welcome back. I ain't see you in a minute. I put the links in the chat. I want people to check it out because I'm not gonna be here long. I'm not gonna be here long. We're gonna wait for some more people to get here. And I would say this, for a long time, there's even men fail to realize that this problem do happen. And so I'm taking it on like other men is. I'm taking this on. I've been talking about this for a minute throughout my channel. If we said that we're going to protect each other as men, we better advocate for ourselves. We better advocate for the next person. We better be there for them and understand. So for me, I'm gonna do whatever I can to be there, because there's a lot of injustices be happening. And I'm not saying that all women is like that. Even some women do advocate for men getting raped by women. There are some women like that, but the media is not going to cover that. But there are some women are talking up for a long time. Thank you, Black Reality TV. I want you to support Black Reality TV, and support them, support A Weapons. And back to basics. Thanks for coming. Appreciate that, Black Reality TV. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much, brother. I really appreciate that. That's my day one brother right there. He always been supporting me, and I appreciate that. And we got to get serious. If we said we're going to straighten the brotherhood, we got to be there for each other no matter what. We just cannot pick and choose what issue that we want to be. We cannot pick and choose what status that we in. We got to be there for each other. And that's what it's all about. The links is in the chat. Wherever I finish, I want y'all to take a good look at it. I didn't find that much because I know they ain't gonna put all that on there. But I would say this, that We always see in the media that men rape boys, and I would say that that is wrong too. But we do see that. We see men rape girls, and that's wrong too. We see women rape girls, rape little girls that throughout the years start getting more attention. That needs to be talked about too. I understand you say weapons, but I'm telling you, the media do. I'm telling you, I should have posted. Yeah, media does. They just don't want to report it because they gonna say that the young boy is a predator. So that's what I'm saying. That we have to really be careful of what we say. And I'm telling you, all I can say, I tell you for personal experience. So I understand what you're saying. I respect that. I respect you, brother. You know I got you family, but nah. Media does know. They just don't want to report it. We have to understand there are feminists in the media knows what's going on. They're not going to say it. They're not going. They hate men. So we got to talk about of that issue too. A weapons. All right. A weapons. Thank you very much, brother. Yo, shout out to A weapons, man. Go check out his channel through Ticket TV. He got some banging music. He got some banging merchandise. I want you to check A-Web. That's my LDBC, brother. Just as Back Reality. I want you to check out these brothers. They got great content up there, and they do things for our community. The LDBC stands for Lions Den Boxing Community. We not just talk about boxing sports. We do things for our community. We do stand up for our community. We in the forefront. So I'm saying like this, though. LDBC is a movement. And we better understand that. That's my another LDBC brother. What's up, Ronald Figley? Brother Fix? You know what I mean? That's what I roll with. I roll with anybody that rolls with our people. That's not afraid. Salute to you, man. Yeah. Oh yeah, A weapons, man. Sooner or later, man, I'll be talking about boxing and other stuff, man. I want you to come through. We talk about music too. I want you to come through. Also, Ronald Figley and Black Reality TV. Underrated, open things up, yo. So I want you to come through. Get back on the grind. Get back on the grind. I'm gonna wait for like another 2 more minutes, then I'm gonna get going. I'm not gonna be here long because I know people got things I do, and I got things I do too. Now I really appreciate it, AWF. I appreciate that. And I appreciate that. Black Reality TV. I really appreciate that, brother. It means a lot. Thank you so much, man. So again, the ones in the chat, man, support these brothers. Even support the queen. Back to basics. I want you to preach that. No. Yeah, we're gonna give a few more seconds, man, because I ain't being that long and everything. But I want to thank y'all, man. Thank you. And Ronald Figley, man, thanks for coming last night. Oh yeah, I did a banger last night too. I want y'all to check that out. You know what I mean? Check those out. I'm ready to drop them true bangers. So, okay, there it is. Where people come late, they just have to catch on the rewind. Welcome to my channel, The Underrated Darkness, your truth, the underrated one, the number one grinder, Chef JT, Dr. Chef in the kitchen. I be chef of information. Respect my existence. Respect the underrated one existence, family existence. Respect the LDBC existence. That stands for Lions Den Boxing Community, also basketball community. We not just talk about sports. We do talk about our people. We do support our people. We stand for our people, and that's how we do. All right. And welcome. I've been talking about this for a minute, and there are certain things that we have to keep our eye on as a people, especially us as men. And I post the links in the chat. So I want you I want you to take a good look at it. And there is a story that I posted through YouTube. I remember I seen this last year, that it was a young boy got blamed for groping this white woman. Come to find out, it was a lie, and he got arrested. And this is not the only story that really happened. And so what we have to do, we have to really pay attention to what's going on. And I know a lot of it is going on unreported, but I could say this, that certain people play his part, but the media plays part too. And we have to see what the media is. The media never really was with our people of any issue that we bring up. And we have to understand that there are certain stands that we have to take that sometimes it's not comfortable. It doesn't bother me, because when it comes to our people, I'm going to take it. It doesn't make a difference to me. You know what I'm saying? And so, yeah, I do talk about that. That's part of it too. I'm telling you, I know. Let me tell you, me born and raised in New York, I've been in VA going on 8 years. I know facts that I have friends who actually got molested by women, and come to find out, they end up got away with murder with the court and everything. I even had my own experience that throughout, my channel, that one day I might go share it. When I learn how to share, I'm gonna share that. But it seems that some of our brothers is not willing to talk about that. And then we got the media. They know what's going on, but they not want to report it. And this is a broader issue that refuse to be talked about. There is a double standard going on. Now, when a man rapes a little girl or woman, we hear about that. There's no doubt about that. And we have to understand there's a double standard. We have to understand that these young boys, they are traumatized. They are in trauma. And they grow up absurd and hating women. They grow up that they don't feel good about themselves. And then they end up being locked up, acting out, and people say, "Oh yeah, they just doing that." It's in weapons. It's in the chat. If you talk about me, I gotta look for it. But the certain story I told me is in the chat. And we had to pay attention to our young men. We just cannot keep on changing the subject when it comes up. But tonight, I'm not changing the subject. I'm going to stick to the subject, and I expect y'all. Hopefully, y'all understand where I'm coming from, and I'm not changing. Stick with me, work with me, and to understand that there are a system that do not want to hear our voices. Back Reality TV, thank you so much. I appreciate that. And if I keep on saying, I mean, when I keep on saying that I'm standing for our people, that means I got to stand up for people all issues. I cannot pick and choose. And as for me, my personal experience, I've been through the ring, so I know what I'm talking about. And we just cannot let certain people off the hook. We just cannot say, oh, it doesn't happen this way. We got to protect, these pedophiles. And men are pedophiles. There's no doubt about that. I'm acknowledging that. Yes, it is. But there are also women are pedophiles too. They're not being mentioned. So I've said, if you're your father or you're an uncle or cousin, ever, you got a little boy that's your cousin, or your nephew, whatever, you need to sit down and talk to them. If you're in a family, your mother and father, you need to sit down with them and talk to them. And you got to protect them. Just as you protect your daughter, you got to protect your sons. And I know there's going to be some people outside, oh, you picking. I ain't know about no picking. No. If we say we love our little black boys or little boy spirit, I'm saying little black boys, we got to protect them. We got to hear them out. And so my thing is this, hey, I'm not letting this go. No, I'm not doing that. I'm gonna stand up. And I'm gonna put this out there too. There are also black women understands that there are women raping little boys too, and they are fighting. They are in the trenches. But as again, the media is not gonna tell them. They ain't gonna let people know. But there are some black women are fighting too. So I acknowledge the black women too. And there are some, women of humanity, they are actually fighting too. But you're not gonna hear that. But I see it. And and so I'm gonna tell you a story. It was I'm gonna name him Frank, best friend. In elementary school, back in BK, Brooklyn, New York, I noticed that every time, because we used to take school bus together, I noticed every time he always crying. Like I said, I'm calling Frank. So why you crying for? He always said, I miss daddy. I said, daddy? He said, me, mommy, daddy divorced. I just miss daddy. But what about mommy? And I noticed that he kept on crying. I said, there's something wrong. Why don't you tell the teacher, tell the principal? I can't do that. And I noticed he'd been saying that for a while. And every time when he missed a school bus, when his mother take him to school, I noticed that he'd be pulling her like to get away from her. And I said, Frank, what's going on and stuff like that. And I noticed that it was one time that my mother and father, they called the school, told me they gonna pick me up. That's when during the time that my grandma was living, we was going to grandma's house. So where he lived like in same project, matter of fact, the same project that my grandma lived in Brownsville, Brooklyn. So he said, you don't mind that I stay with you? Daddy gonna come pick me up. I said, well, you gotta, let people know, cause and and I noticed the mother came pick him up, and he didn't want to go. Yeah, I understand a weapons, but they are reports that is there. They're just not reported. But you're right, exactly. But see, that's part of the media's plan. They just want to make sure that it's not being reported. Because then also you got to understand too, there are professionals out there too that is not listening to them either. You know, we get back to the story. The father ended up coming up. And he said, "Yeah." He said, "You were supposed to pick him up." I said, "Yeah." This is the day to pick him up. And when he ran to his father, and claimed to him, said, "Daddy, I want to live with you. I want to live with you." He said, "Son, you just hang in there, hang in there." But let me get back to the story. Let me say this: there are reports in the past that actually they had reported and they had talked to somebody that's professional, but at the same time, the professional will not hear them because they tell them that they are predators, that they caused it. So to come to find out, damn if you do, damn if you don't. So it goes back to them that getting screwed anyway. And we have to talk about that. We definitely have to talk about that. And I know people say it's rare, but it happens a lot. We just have to dig more digging. But get back to the story. The mother got angry and left. And we didn't see him like in 2 weeks. And I said, "What happened to Frank?" Well, he got transferred. He lived with his father because his father lives in Queens. And come to find out he was safe. And come to find out, his mother was molesting. And come to find out, he was telling them, but they was not believing. So when you have somebody, and I think what helped him, he has family that are cops, so they make sure they got to. But how about if you don't have a person that is not working law enforcement or working as a counsel? Then we got to think about it. There are people that are counselors. They definitely don't respect us as a people. Then you got some women that are working in these fields that are feminists. So that's going to have to come into form. And so we really, really, really have to be real careful how we word things. We have to be real, real careful to understand that these things happen. Just round figure, just follow me with this. I'm not all over with this. Just follow me with this, all right? So that's why I would say this, us as men, when we see our little men, our young boys is in trouble, talk to them. Make them feel comfortable. If there's anything that's going on, what I'm saying, tell the parents. Hey, what's going on, Brother Zero? Thanks for coming. I appreciate you, brother. Thanks for coming. We got to do more. And we have to understand it is a double standard. Let's stop fooling ourselves. If we say that we want our brotherhood to be strong, we got to look out for each other as men, and we got to look out for each other. We got to look out for our young boys, no matter if we have our sons or we don't have sons or nephews, whatever. A weapons. If I see your son walk down the street, I got to do whatever I can to make sure he's okay. Um, Ronald Figley, same thing. Black Reality TV, same thing. Zero, the same thing. So we have to step up as a people. We have to step up as men. And we have to listen to our young boys. And we have to develop a space so they could talk to us. And we have to have a space and do whatever we can to protect them. And like I said, and I'm going to repeat it again, we always talk about men raping little boys. Yes, we do. We always talk about men raping little girls. Yes, we do. We do talk about women raping little girls, and I think that should be talked a lot more too. But when it comes to women raping little boys, we do not like to talk about it. We think it's funny. We think, oh, you're getting yours off. But we fail to understand there is a trauma and the emotion goes with it. We wonder why the relationship with a black woman is not stable. We wonder why. And I'm not letting the system off the hook either, because the system had castrated us, had killed us for nothing. So I'm not letting the system off the hook. Trust me, I am not letting the system off the hook. No, I'm not. But let's hear me out. But this system, when it comes to what I'm talking about, they're gonna do whatever they can to hurt us. And we better get very real and deal with this. Because a lot of these boys, sometimes they commit suicide. They lost, they on drugs and everything else. And they think they just acting out. No. Quite a few of them has been molested. Men molested them. Women molested them. And sometimes, and it be sometimes they relatives. Men and women. Yes, I agree, Black Reality TV. We better get real. Better get real, man. So I know it's going to be some women. Oh, you talk about that. What about us? No, we already talk about you. We're going to stick to the subject. Because, see, that is the problem, too. We don't like to stick to the subject. We're going to stick to the subject. And damn it, I'm going to stick to the subject tonight. So any women that listen to, if you don't like it, that's on you. That means you do not give a damn about young black boys or young boys, period. And these feminists need to get called out. And even these brothers that work with these feminists, they need to get called out too. You ain't no real man. You let a young boy get violated. You ain't no real man. Stuff like that, when I was coming, you get done. So we have to get back. We have to get back what we need to do. Set an example. No. That now, the one of the videos that I posted is Kate Perry. Last year, she kissed a young man in a I think he kissed her in a cheek. Then she asked him to kiss another chick, and then he thought he'll kiss another chick again. That's appropriate. You think about it. She ended up kissing him in his mouth. If the link is in the chat, go and check it out yourself. And they white. There's another link that talk about the double standard. You need to take a good look at that too. That's over like 25 some minutes. And the story about in New York last year that this white woman said that this young boy groped over her. LB, another LDBC brother. Salute to you, brother. Excellent job from all y'all, man. LDBC in the house, man. That's how we do it. We a movement. Glad you be here. Yeah, a white woman said that a young black boy groped over her and he got arrested. It's in the chat. Go check it out. This is our young black boys had to go through. Our young boys getting slaughtered out here and everything else, getting raped and all like that. And then some of us think it's cute. Man, ain't cute, man. Crazy. If we're going to be hard of these men raping our little boys, we should be hard with these women raping our little boys too. Come on. Are we men? Do we have balls or something? We said we got masculinity. Do we have masculinity? Huh? Now I ain't talking about the ones in the chat because I know y'all official, but I'm talking about the ones listening. Or you're some bottom skinny boys. Huh? Forget all that, man. I'm a man. I hold my own balls. I talk that truth. Ain't no punking or underrated one. I ain't no sucking or underrated one. Forget all that. I'm in the trenches. Forget all that. That's how it is, yo. We gotta protect our boys, man. And then the women, when you see this going on, you gotta check these women out here too. Because some of these women is raping your little boy, your little brother, your nephew, your little cousin is a boy. You gotta be on point on that too. And the ones the black women that are protecting us of what is going on, I salute you. Thank you. Crazy. Nah, man, I ain't going out like that, man. Forget all that. And we shouldn't go out like that either, man. Our little boys need us. They need us more than ever because this system is not protecting them. Damn it, they ain't protect us as grown men. You know they ain't protecting us. They ain't protecting them. So sometimes, and you know, we got to armed up from head to toe. Yeah, I'm LB. You know I'm gonna hit that. You know, and we gotta watch out for these teachers too, because this media is protecting these teachers. These teachers is molesting our little boys, and they getting away with murder, and they getting like last rate of sex offender. They end up working in schools like 2 or 3 years, going to move to another town, another state, act like ain't nothing happened. And you know, majority of the judges are women. These are facts. And men too, but these are women. I'm not, but you picking on women. I ain't picking on women. I'm giving you facts. And you mean, I don't understand either. You know, You know, I'm not. You know, and majority of these teachers are married, have kids already, and then to be these sorry men be, oh yeah, I'm going to support my wife. Is you stupid? She's actually letting you know you ain't getting the job done in the bedroom, but she done molesting little boys in her class, and not knowing she probably molest your little son, dummy. Yeah. Yes. And we got to talk more about that too, family. You go to school. I told people all the time, go to school. You find a young teacher wearing short dress or tight stuff, and you don't think that that's not going to entice them. But we're going to tell little boys, no, you don't supposed to see her that way. But you see her panty line. Sometimes she bend over. You see her thongs. But these are the ones we molesting. But see, we got to talk about the legislation too, because the teacher legislation is protecting them, and they are double standard too. And this been going on for a long time too. So we got to talk about that too. We got to find out what certain legislation is turning against our young black boys that go to school have to see this. Then we don't see how masculinity in a man in schools no more either. We gotta talk about that too, because they are corresponding what's going on. But again, some of us do not want to talk about it because we think it's taboo. It's not taboo. I wish there is a day in my lifetime and in your lifetime that us as black men, we're gonna strengthen the brotherhood and we're gonna work as one accord, and we're gonna do whatever we can to protect our boys. I hope there's a day that all of us can. Because the way it is right now, it's not like that. And I know there's quite a few black men don't want me to talk about stuff like that because they figure, oh, that just happened. No, 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 because you fail to understand the way how your life is. You went through trauma and you even got checked. But it doesn't mean you have to pass it to him. And sometimes they go unchecked. How can a little boy could be a little boy could be a predator? How? Thank you, Ronald Fickley. I appreciate that. I thank y'all so much, man. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. How? I appreciate that. If we say we love our people, we got to get on the grind and mean it. We got to do whatever we can because the hunt is on. They coming in all levels. They come in all fronts. And again, I'm gonna say the black women that are fighting with us, we salute you too. All you have to do, look at social media. All you do, look at the reality shows. Look how they think it's okay. That it's okay that you could talk to, you could deal with a young boy. Thank you, Ronald 50. You know, they don't care. And we hear it too. But you know the powers that be, they ain't gonna stop that. And again, I'm gonna blame the man too, because they letting it go too. In the media. Because they bunch of bottom up boys too. They got some feminine qualities too. They think that everything is okay. So we got to step to them too. And that is another issue that some of us do not want to deal with. There are stories that even in the 90s, it was this young lady. I can say she was a woman. She was messing with this 14-year-old, ended up got kids. She had a baby. And then they reward her. They not reward her. I'm sorry. They arrested her until I think she was in jail for 4 or 5 years. But between those times, he was sneaking up, and they were seeing each other, and they ended up having 2 more kids, and that's the system. Then he goes and say, "I love her. I want to be with her." So you ask me, where's the parents at? Where's the outrage of that? Thank you for the cash app. Appreciate that. Where's the outrage to that? Now I know there are someone was outraged to that because I seen them. There are some white women, there are some other women back in the day. They was outraged at, but where's the help at? Where is the broader outrage of that? Now, what about when a man raped a little girl? And again, it's wrong. And it's an outrage, rightfully so. Get locked up, rightfully so. She should get paid for the rest of his life, rightfully so. But that boy was 10, 17, he's 3. He didn't really live his life yet. I can't imagine what he's going through right now. That's trauma. And I would say this: a lot of them go unreported because, again, I would emphasize it again because the professionals out here do not want to deal with them. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you're right. But at the same time, I would say this 8 weapons, there is not a space that they could talk about it because you got this society right now. I think it's okay, but it's not okay. I agree with you saying you absolutely, bro. But this is the time that we got to create a space when this happened. We have to let them know. Listen, this is wrong. You know, this is violation. Trauma is gonna surface in. Your emotional is gonna kick in. We have to let them know that you got a whole life to live for. So it's gotta be us again. We gotta take that we gotta get back to our young boys, man. We got to. Because I can say this, quite a few of them has told, but nobody not trying to listen. So that's why you got this unreported happens too. We got to deal with that too. I was reading early of BGS. Shout out to BGS. He shared it was his brother named Brother Johnson. I forgot. I forgot his name, but God forgive me. And I've read about it, and everything he was saying is true. Because he worked with them. He found out that they was molested. People thought he just acting out. And he found that they was getting raped by men and women. And the counselors did not want to do nothing. Psychiatrists did not want to do nothing. So they all alone. So they just push them through the system. So what we have to do again, and I'm going to repeat this: we have to develop a space so they can talk. They talk, we listen. After that we advocate for them. We do whatever we can to save them. So when they get the necessary help that they have, they can have healthy relationships with a real Black woman that has strong feminine. Not the toxic Black women that is no good. And then they make better choices on women too. But like I said, the links is in the chat. Y'all go look it up for yourself and check it out for yourself. When you get those links, you pass it on and develop a conversation. A healthy conversation that has got to keep on. It cannot be one and done. If we said we love our young Black boys, damn it, let's act like it. Let's be there. Let's do wherever we can. They can have a fair shot to live in peace. Let's give them the help that they sorely needed, that they have not got help in the past. Hi, Ned. Hi, that beautiful one. How you doing? So on this channel, any rape is wrong. Any rape is wrong. We talk about it. Any rape is wrong. But when it's seen, again, I'm gonna reemphasize again because I'm gonna be here in a few and I'm getting off. But it seems like when this kind of happened, when something happened to our little boys, we want to change the subject and we want to make excuses. I'm done with excuses, and we should be done with excuses too. Stick to the subject. No more changing subject when it become our young Black boys. The young man that I think his name is Anton Fisher. Go look at his story again. There's quite a few Antoine Fishers out there that we don't want to talk about. And it wasn't no man raping them was molesting. It was women. He was in a foster home. These women was raping them. And he came and said, "Why you did this to me?" But he got help. He was in the Navy. I'm good. I find beautiful one. I find beautiful one. And Ned can tell you, I've been talking about this for a long time. And that is a mother. We need more women like Annette willing to talk up. There are some talking up, but they need help. I know there are fathers I had the same zeal that I'm talking about right now, but they need help too. We have to take a stand. We have to take a strong stand. Make sure our stands have substance. Make sure I stand that no more, no more, no more, no more, no more. No more changing subjects. No more media. Y'all gonna be in charge of what's going on. Of the viewpoints. No more. No more fake love from this media and others. No more. Because if we do not get on top of what's going on, it's going to get worse. It's going to get worse. It's bad enough that there are some young men do not like women because they got molested by women on men. And they look at them there. Well, I'm talking about the women now. If we say that, we saying that our mask, we want to help our boys to have strong masculinity too. This is part of the process, brothers. And it's hard, yes. But this is our job to give them masculinity, to let them know that somebody cares. To give them the strength to stand up. We have to do that. We have to. It's a must. And again, the links is in the chat. I think there are two, was a few years ago, and one. Oh yeah, Nebby, I could repeat this, Nebby. There is a story that I put in the chat that there was a white woman said that it was a young black boy was groping her. Come to find out, everything works all right and everything. He was on the news and everything. It was a lie. That's one of the stories. I'm letting that know around frequently everybody else. And the ones who they gave me donation, thank you so much. And the ones who gave me Heidi, thanks for the cash app. I really appreciate that. And I know that when I'm talking about it, it's not comfortable. Trust me, what I'm doing is not comfortable with me too. But I get it got to be done. I got to talk about it. And that's why sometimes some of our men, they are homeless too. Yeah, it's in the chat. It's in the chat, and that it's in the chat. Stories in the chat. You can go. You know, got to be there, fam. We have to be there. When you see a child isolated like that, that's a tell. That's a telling sign, too. When you have a child that wet on their pants, they messing themselves, something happened. When they don't hardly eat, something happened. I'm not saying be more molestation. I'm not saying, but it could be that. When they act out, say, I don't want to go to that person's house, that's a sign. Whenever anybody that gets around them, they got all tensed up, that's a sign. When they see that person, they cling on to you. That's a sign. When they don't sleep well, they get up and get in your bed. That's a sign. When they go drawing, that's something that is very, very depressing and disturbing. When they draw, they acting out. That's a sign. When they don't eat certain foods that reminds of that predator that they knows, that's a sign. When you and I'm telling, I'm saying this too because it's very important. When when a grown woman asked a young boy sit in her lap and she hugged him, she had her hands in his lap on his leg. That's a sign. When your woman tell him, it goes for anybody, but we talk about women. When a woman said, "I want you to come to my room. I want you to see something," she closed the door or even leave it open, and they stay in a certain time. That's a sign. See, we gotta pay attention, and everything what I'm saying is true. When a woman kiss a man and little boy in his close to her lips, his lips, that's a sign. Pay attention, people, because that leads up to be molested. The same thing that these men be doing these little girls, I guarantee it. The men do it to the little boys, and even the women do it to little boys. And even little women do it to little girls too. Nothing changed. But we're just gonna stick to the subject tonight. Women do it to these little boys. But the sad thing about it, they are getting away with murder. And that boy turns into man. And he becomes savage. But they thought he became a savage just because he wanted to. But the system has not protected him. The family has not protected him. They did not believe that a young boy cannot get molested. And sometimes, like I said, I would go he take his life. And then sometimes in jail he just wastes it away. Get on your grind, y'all. That's what I'm saying. Let's protect our young boys, man. Protect our little boys, man. Thank y'all so much. Thanks for A Weapons. Thanks for Black Reality TV. Thanks for Black Reality TV. Thanks for Ronald Feek. Thanks for the donation. Thanks for Heidi to give me that donation. The CashApp. And thanks for all y'all to come through. And just understand. Let's fight for this, yo. Just tell the young black boys we love them. And we ain't gonna let nothing happen to them no more. And anybody that hurt our young people, I said that our young people, we gotta stop that. But I'm gonna stick to the subject tonight. Let's stop our young black boys. If we said we're gonna stop our young black girls, we gotta stop our young black boys too. Because they do count too. And they are women predators out there that they refuse to say about it. Not just man predators, but women predators too. And at the same time, we got to be careful of these women getting these sex changes to men too, but they still want to act like being women. We got to watch out for them too, because they molesting girls, little girls, and little boys. We got to watch out for them too. On behalf of my channel, the underrated doctors, yours truly, the underrated one, the #1 grinder, Chef JT, not just chefing in the kitchen. I be chefing up information. Respect my existence. Respect the underrated one, family existence. Respect the LDBC existence. That stands for Lions Den Box Community. All the brothers that show that they down with the LDBC. We not just a family. We are a movement. We do take care of our community. And I want to thank your brothers to come by and support the brother LB, everybody. I really appreciate that. And I salute to your brothers. They let me know that the brothers informed. The brothers out here, we ain't playing no more. And the sisters, and let be, and back to basics. Thank you so much for support. Thank you. It actually let me know that our sisters do care and they willing to fight too. Because they are black again. They are black women out here are fighting with us too. And we gotta acknowledge them too. So on this note, have a good night. Be safe out there. This one is Kiddos. Peace.